Alright, round 4, match 3, Block A. Block A will finally conclude in this tournament. This time on top is DomieV, who is at 1-2. And on bottom is Jumza, who is 2-1. DomieV has Arthur the Paladin, George the Paladin, Lancelot the Paladin, and Paige the Paladin, versus Jumza, who has Stomp the Dancer, Spin the Dancer, Jester the Dancer, and Trip the Dancer. Round 1 between DomieV and Jumza. We're going to map 27, Golden Coal City. This is very, very pivotal for Jumza here, because if he wins this one, he will force a 3-way tie between himself, Celdia, and Vigilante. If DomieV wins, then the tiebreaker would just be settled between Celdia and Vigilante. DomieV in the yellow, and we got Jumza in the red. This should favor Jumza because of Witch Hunt. And the Southern Cross user and the Balance user is going to have a little bit of a tough time getting any of those skills off. See, Paige will rush forward. The other thing too is Paige going to heal one person at a time in terms of MP. And that's not a good thing. The only chance these paladins have, they can actually get in range and just inflict heavy damage, if at all possible. See, Trip will go for, looks like to be a Titan here. Quick high other from Paige, however. He doesn't need any MP. But the rest of his units does. More Witch Hunt. See, Stomp will finally rush forward. 309 damage with Pete and Fist. That hurts. And only one person got hit out of Titan. See a slow and oil proc. More Witch Hunt. And Arthur. Ooh, Ice 2 proc. Very much needed. That was a one-shot. Quick re-raise. Alright, from Lancelot. So let's see, Jester will do nothing. Trip will rush forward, so he'll look for more Titan. Probably onto the oiled Paladin who is slowed. See, Double Darkness proc. And see, George will do nothing. Titan. $330 damage. Auto Potion. No damage split though. See, Lancelot goes for Transfusion, which will work. See, Slow's gonna wear off. See, a Silence proc. See, Spin will do nothing, and Jester will go for a Phoenix down, which will work. George goes for a back smack, simple but effective. Trip will probably have to go for a Fairy, and Paige will rush forward. No decap proc. You see a Fairy. Stomp will rush forward. Goes for a Rapine Fist. Drops Arthur. Lancelot goes for a Axe Shot but missed. Arthur gets up. Bad idea. Very bad idea. Should have gone for the one shot, but decided not to. Backsmack missed. Nameless Dance missing. See, Trip will go for more Titan, it looks like. And Paige will rush forward. Decap proc, canceling that spell. Very good job. Earth Slash, no damage split. And Lancelot will go for Transfusion. Alright, so Arthur will finally rush in. Take out that Dancer. So DomieV is ahead. 4-on-2 here. See a slow proc. Perhaps now, Balance to drop that Dancer, very good. Perhaps now, DomieV can finally take over in this match. Paige will rush forward, misses the Axe Shot. Oil proc. That means a Titan or Earth Slash is going to do quite a bit of damage. George rushes in, blocks, and gets a counter flood as a result. Lancelot will go for a re-raise, which does connect. And now Arthur will rush in, drop that Dancer again. See a oil proc that time. And Paige will go for High Potion onto, I believe that's George. More Phoenix down. Okay. Slow's gonna wear off. No Nameless Dance that time. You see a Kiyomori. Oh, and a guard. Probably because that item bot is wearing the diamond armor as well. So he's completely immune to Kiyomori. Decap proc kills Jester. So this is pretty much it. DomieV will be taking this one. Double panel haste, which does work. Arthur will do nothing. See a slow proc that time. George will rush in. Goes for a bag smack. And Lancelot goes for Nurse, and he will grab the crystal. Yep, so all of his MP just came back. Paige will go for a High Ether. So it looks like to me, DomieV was able to weather that storm. And we'll be taking round 1 in the process. See, Paige will go for another High Ether. On to, I believe, that's Arthur. Yes, that's Arthur. See, George gonna go for haste, which does connect. So we're just waiting for the Appendant Doom for Jumza here. Auto Potion. Paige, again, nothing to do. No MP is left. Death Sentence hits. Someone just crystallized. Re-raise to deny the Death Sentence. And Paige. Pretty much all they can do is pick on that Dancer. They have no other choice. Bag smack missed. Refuse to give up the haste to regen and everything else. But that can be refreshed easy. Decap proc to finish the job, so DomieV will be taking round 1. We'll see what happens in round 2. And here we go for round 2. This time we're at map 20, inside of Zartenia Castle. Last round, Jumza tried to disable DomieV's units from doing anything effective with Witch Hunt and Nameless Dance. Unfortunately, his units got in close range enough that they can go toe-to-toe with these dancers and win. We're going to find out if the same thing's going to occur, or can Jumza force a very much needed tiebreaker if he wants any chance to stay in this tournament, let alone win it. See, Paige will rush forward, not too much. The witch hunting begins. See, Titan hits 2 people. And more witch hunt as George will rush forward, not too much. See, oil slow and a silence proc. See, spin would do nothing. Jester will still do nothing but dance. Arthur will rush forward. No HP restore, surprisingly. Quick High Ether onto Lancelot. And more witch hunting is Stomp. Will go for a Chakra to heal herself up very quick. And Trip will go for a Titan here. And George will rush forward. Nameless Dance missing. And more witch hunting. Titan goes off. It's only one person. And Lancelot will finally rush forward. Gets a re-raise. See, George will rush forward. Smack. See, a counter flood. Nearly kills him. Arthur will go after Stomp, and down she goes. And down goes George the Paladin, but he does have re-raise here. Silence and slow. Alright. Trip will go for a fairy. And fairy missed. Ooh, that's pretty bad. Bag smack on a potion, and George just have to run back. Arthur will rush forward. 220 damage, that's pretty decent. See, Jester will go for looks like to be more Witch Hunt. In Page, nothing to do but high potion George back up. See, Trip will have to go for probably another fairy. Yes, she is. Double slow proc. And fairy does bring back Stomp this time. And George, nothing to do. See, Arthur will rush forward. Crit shot, 368 damage. Death Sentence does miss. Then we see a Phoenix down. And Lancelot will move forward. Not too much. Slow will just wear off. Page rushes forward. No decap proc. Stomp now goes for Chakra. Trip will go for Titan here. Hits only one person. Damage split. An X potion from Jester. As Lancelot will rush forward. Goes for re-raise and gets it. George will hang back. Stomp. Goes for Earth Slash. 676 damage worth Earth Slash. Ouch. Ouch. That really has to hurt. And Arthur goes for the kill. Instead of damage, which is actually very, very smart. See, George, still nothing to do. Transfusion from Lancelot. Nameless Dance missing. Stomp goes for Chakra. And she is still stuck in that corner. Trip goes for a slash but gets blocked. Page will go for a high potion onto Arthur so he can keep him in the fight. And down goes Stomp the Dancer again. Just right there to res her. Do see another oil proc come into play. Lancelot nothing to do. See, George will finally step forward and go for balance. And drops Stomp the Dancer, who immediately once again gets res. There's another Titan coming up, and Page will rush forward. Goes for a high other into Arthur. Project can get both dances with Southern Cross, and that's what he's going for. Titan goes off. Hits only one person. We gotta get to see a damage split. And Lancelot will go for Transfusion. Killing everyone. And George will go forward to look for Slow. Hits the Summoner Dancer. More Phoenix down. See a Silence proc, but doesn't affect Southern Cross whatsoever. High other onto, I believe that was George that time. Arthur will go for not another Southern Cross. Don't know why he didn't go for it that time. George will go for Haste. And gets everyone in the area of effect. Lancelot will finally rush forward. Drop Stomp with an axe shot. And we're going to see a fairy go off. Bring back only one person. That's pretty unfortunate. George will look for, I think, more haste. Arthur goes for more Southern Cross. Drops her. Slow proc hits. And Page rushing forward. No decap proc. Haste because, well, no haste actually because the target moved out of the way. George will look for a balance here. Nails nails a summoner dance. We see a counter flood that time. And a Southern Cross drops one of the other dancers, so it's right now once again 4-on-1. And it doesn't look like that Jumza will be advancing in all this tournament. And neither will DomieV at this point, but he can at least stop someone from advancing further in the ranks. Death Sentence hits, slow wears off, and we see a re-raise to deny Death Sentence. Paige rushes forward, no decap proc. Arthur goes for Masamune. See, Lancelot does nothing. Paige, once again, no decap proc. And grabs the crystal. Arthur, Ice 2 proc. See, George will go for nothing. Now I just have to gain up on that dancer, and she will drop sooner or later.
And there goes the battle!
No MP left. Decap proc drops her, so DomieV, you are finishing this block 2 and 2. Jumza, you're finishing this block 2 and 2. So, and with the conclusion of block A, the two teams involved in the tie so far in block A is Celdia and Vigilante. So stay tuned for the tiebreaker round when that comes. GG, and thank you both for playing.